Amazing Spider-Man 161 and 162. It's mini series, two-issue series featuring the appearance of Nightcrawler and as well as the Punisher. So I hope you enjoy it. Uh, yeah, cool. Let's turn on the light. Scare right into it. Okay. All right. Here we go. I got my before we get into it, I got my Nightcrawler shirt and my Punisher. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Look at that. Like how old is this? 1978. 78, yes. Is that 6 or 8? Maybe it's 76. 76. Wow. Yeah, 76. I was 1 year old. I was 1 year old when this came out. And I own it. I was smart when I was 1. Snagged this up off the shelf. It's hot off the press. I was a smart young comic collector. I was like, yo, Pops, that issue right there, it's gonna be worth a mint. Pick it up for me. Eh, would you? Alright. You'll thank me later. Okay. Well, while attending a demonstration in radiology, student Peter Parker was bitten by a spider, which he'd accidentally been been exposed to radioactive rays. Through a miracle of science, Peter soon found that he had gained the insect's powers and had in fact become a human spider. Stanley presents The Amazing Spider-Man. Helpful hint number 426. Study the front page of this newspaper most carefully, Marvelite, because this innocent example of the Fourth Estate at work is going to be responsible for more all-out action and excitement than you've ever before seen all at one time. What? You don't believe us? Then just turn the page, Tiger, and see for yourself. Give you a moment to study it. We good? All right. I can't wait. Oh my God, Wolverine. I just... Never mind. The hand holding this paper belongs to one Kurt Wagner, a rather unusual young man, to say the very least. His companions call him Nightcrawler. He is one of the extraordinary X-Men, and at the moment he seems quite perturbed. Lieber Gott! Is there something the matter, Nightcrawler? Nein! Please, forgive my outburst, Colossus. It was merely, something I noticed in the newspaper. You're kidding. So now dear Abby sets you howling, huh? I tell you, Misfit, you've been hanging upside down for so long, I think all the blood's rushing to your bushy little head. Ach! Schnick! Here, let me help you down. That was not funny, Wolverine, not in the slightest. Hey, don't get your tail in an uproar, Misfit. Can't take a joke? By now, I should. I've been working with one long enough. But there was something of importance to me in that newspaper, and now you've destroyed it. I want an apology, Wolverine. Oh, I want your ears pinned back. Oh, goody, a threat. Schnick. I just love being threatened. It gives me a chance to keep my claws sharpened. You know what I mean? Alright, that will be enough. Both of you, calm down, or I will report your behavior to Cyclops upon his return. Better back off, big boy, before you cut you down to size. Nightcrawler, where are you going? For a fresh breath of air, my friend. The atmosphere in this gymnasium has suddenly become stifling. And besides, Colossus, there's something most urgent that I must attend to. Alone! Spiderman, action water glove! Spray your friends right in the eye and piss them off all day long. These Spiderman action water gloves. But lest you forget the name of this mag, we better take our leave of the X-Men's Westchester headquarters and target in on a certain Coney Island roller coaster, where we can introduce our web-slinging star in his everyday identity of college student Peter Parker, who currently has a better than running start on losing his lunch. Oh boy, I'm going to die. Come on now, Tiger. Isn't this fun? Oh, sure, Mary Jane. It's just great if you're into prematurely white hair. Be serious, Peter, or I'll never take you on one of these things again. Promise? You can open your eyes and peel your sweaty little fingers free of the handrail now, sport. The ride's almost over. I'm not letting go of anything, MJ, until my feet are planted back on terra firma. There now, that wasn't really so bad, was it, Petey? No, I guess not, MJ, now that my knees have stopped knocking. You want to go again, then, Tiger? You want a fat lip, Miss Watson? No, as a matter of fact, what I really want is a hot dog with the works. Well, he sure does have a way with women. In that case, my dear, allow me to escort you down the block to good old reliable Nathan's for an Epicurean delight to make the very driest of mouths water. Mind if Liz and I join you, Pete? Harry, we thought you'd never ask. What can I do for you folks? Make it 2 orders of fries for us. Plus 1 franc with everything for the lady here, my good man. And hurry it, handsome. Hey, sorry about the way I acted on that roller coaster, Red, but I just couldn't escape the feeling that someone was watching me. You know, Peter, that's what I like most about you. You're so cute when you get paranoid. Is it only simple paranoia, Mary Jane? Perhaps. Or perhaps Peter Parker's unique spider senses merely alerted him to a danger anyone else would have to learn about the hard way. Blam! Holy Hannah! That man's been shot! Look, friends, you can win your choice of neat prizes free regularly, plus as much as $2 to $10 cash every week. Every week! For how? You could be a happy, prosperous grit salesman. You can win these water goggles for this basketball. Which wrist chain named Richard. Or Dick for short. Or this nifty pull-out telescope. Or a baseball bat. Or a glove and a football or a football helmet. Or the state-of-the-art video camera. Wow. This radio doesn't even have DVD or anything. Forget about it. Don't need it. It's so awesome. Stay here with Harry and Liz, MJ. I'm going to get some photos for the Bugle. Well, that's another date shot to tiny little pieces. Mr. Parker, this is starting to become a very nasty habit. Mary Jane's ticked off at me again, and frankly, I don't blame her. Don't know if I'd like playing second fiddle to somebody's secret identity either. But like it or not, right now everyone's favorite wall crawler has work to do. And even as our hapless hero doffs his civvies, let let's Wordle's Tiny's clog back a few minutes to before the fateful shot was fired, and followed the mysterious nightcrawler as he prowled through the evening shadows. That photo on the paper's front page was Eric Hoffman, an old friend of mine from my carnival days in Europe. I knew Eric had moved here to Brooklyn's Coney Island, but I never had a chance to visit him, and now it's too late. I owe it to Eric to find the killer before... What's this? That was a gunshot! Someone is falling from that roller coaster, and above me, the one who fired the fatal shot. Fate can move in most mysterious ways indeed. It seems to have dropped the killer I sought right into my lap. Crack! Even as he drops his weapon to the ground, I must apprehend him before he can... Too late! Already he's retreated down the stairs, shutting the door behind him. Locked in, it's made of solid steel given time. I could tear this from its hinges, but that is time I cannot afford to waste. The killer has made good his escape by now. I've got to recover the rifle he dropped, and then pick up the trail. It is fortunate the weapon was not damaged in the fall. The authorities will require it for evidence that cold-blooded murderer is finally brought to trial. Now I must... Chuckles, you're not going anywhere. Thwack! At least not with that loaded rifle in your hands. Who? New from Goody's Marvel. New! Invisible Girl, Conan, Torch, The Thing, Mr. Fantastic. $3.79 each. 59 cents postage and handling. Oh my god, so much shit. Sons of Origin is here, the origin of the Marvel Comics. Spider-Man car, vehicle. Spider-Man takes the air in this new amazing helicopter. Spidey-copter. The sensational Troy answers the question, how does Spidey get around town when he runs out of web fluid? Oh my god. Just opens up so many more questions, though. Wow. It's incredible. Special magic set from offer from Charms. $6 value, only $3 plus 5 Charms pop wrappers. So, in essence, you're paying $10. Whatever. Who gives a crap? The name is Spider-Man, pointy ears. The question is, who are you? Spider-Man? The one the Daily Bugle called a killer? Could it be him I saw on the roof? If so, I cannot afford to take chances. Brock! I'll have to capture him first. What? And ask questions afterward. You pack quite a punch for an oversized elf, fella. Pow! But your friendly neighborhood web-slinger isn't exactly a piker in that department himself. Sprat! Swoop! Now you just stay put, pal, and have a little chat. Srack! We'll have nothing to discuss, Spider-Man. Chalk. I know all about you, and the only way you will get this rifle back is to take it from a corpse. Gee, you're sure a dramatic sort, aren't you? There they are, guys. It's Spider-Man and some other weirdo. Oh, swell, the police. Better put an end to this fiasco fast before some trigger-happy rookie puts an end to me. I don't know exactly what your game is, fella, but this is where it... Walk. Huh? He rode with my punch so he could catch a hold of that Ferris wheel as it passed. Whoever he is, he's as agile as I am. It doesn't make sense. With his powers, what need would Spider-Man have for a rifle? Perhaps I've been wrong about him. Cripes, that character's crawl-like feet are almost as equal of my wall-crawling ability. But if he thinks they're gonna help him get away from me, then he's got sawdust between his pointy little ears. Okay, Killer, the joyride is over. Killer? No, Spider-Man, it is you who are the murderer here. Don't hand me that garbage, Rumpelstiltskin. Just hand over the rifle? Sorry, Charlie, dropping that baby won't help you. There's a policeman waiting below to catch it, and that should give the boys in blue all the evidence they need to put you away from murder one. Obviously, I've been wrong. Spider-Man is not the murderer I sought. Thus, perhaps it is time for me to beat a strategic retreat. As only the Nightcrawler can. Bamf! Huh? He just disappeared in a puff of fire and brimstone. Oh man, I've tangled with vultures, rhinos, jackals, and scorpions, among others, but full-fledged demons? Face a webhead. You keep this up, and they're gonna be measuring you for a room with rubber walls. Hey, the web slinger's getting away, Sergeant, but one good shot and I can bring him down. Forget it, Hennessy. I won't have you firing wild in a populated area. Besides, he's already well out of range. Minutes later, there's my trusty camera, right where I left it. I don't know if it's fork-tailed demon's photograph or not, but after I stop by the bugle, I'm gonna find out. It's the only way I can prove to myself I'm not going bananas. So Spider-Man took pictures of our encounter, eh? I don't know what ulterior purpose he has in mind for them, but one way or another, I've got to get those photos back. The Night Owl edition of the Daily Bugle has finally been put to bed, and a weary Joe Robertson would gladly follow its example if he didn't have to deal with interruptions like this. Need a light, Robbie? Shrieked Spider-Man! What do you want, mister? Just a little information, Mr. City Editor. What do you know about these recent snipings around town? Well, after your little escapade at Coney Island earlier, fella, the police now think you're somehow involved. So what else is new? Those guys figure that I was involved when Kane clobbered Abel. So any idea who's really behind the killings, Robbie? My sources downtown say it looks like the work of the Punisher. Trouble is, none of the victims have any criminal record, and until now the Punisher has limited his hunting ground to the underworld. Robertson? Great Godfrey! Thanks, Robbie. One last question, and then I'll be off. Say, what would you say if I told you I've seen a pointy-eared demon with long forked tail? I'd say you ought to have your eyes examined, or your head examined, or both. Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say. Just remember, Wethead, if anything comes from what I've told you, the Bugle gets the exclusive. That's the least I can do, Robbie. In fact, I might even let that Peter Parker kid, take the photos. Whip. Be a locksmith. Hmm. Very special people. Fantastic value. Sale $195. Nationally sold at $6.95. The struggles, loves, and triumphs of human oddities. Here are all the true stories and photographs of the famous personalities that made the circus sideshows great. One amazing book, very special people. You'll meet Jojo, the dog-faced boy, Brandian, the caterpillar man, the original Siamese twins, the elephant man, the mule-faced woman, General Tom Thumb, the elastic skin man, giants, living skeletons, fat ladies and bearded ladies, armless and legless wonders, midgets, and many, many others. Once you get past the shock of the photographs, you won't be able to put this book down. For those of you who enjoy reading great heart-stirring stories of mind over body, this must be a must. This book is a must. Fascinating, unusual, and very freaky. Money back guarantee. Uh-huh. So the roll crawler will let Parker take his photos, eh? Cute! Real cute. Maybe that webhead menace can fool the rest of the world, but he can't fool me! Silently, literally on tiptoe, the irascible publisher of the Daily Bugle sneaks back down the hall to his office, then cautiously locks the door behind him. I know who he really is, and what he really is! Click. And before I'm done, the whole world will know as well. I owe quite a debt to whoever mailed me this anonymous package, because before I'm through with the photos it contains, will bring about the inevitable end of the killer called Spiderman, and the final triumph of J. Jonah Jameson. War Journal entry number 38. They'd run out of money and hope. At about the same time, Noah was to have been the shiny new apartment complex at the tip of the Rockways instead a towering eyesore. It made little difference to me. Joey Whisper had informed me I would find the animals I'd been searching for here. And that was all that really mattered. Chalk! The sentry fell like a brick wall in an earthquake, and I was ready when I entered the room. Snake Eyes, I want words with you. Who in? Holy crow, that Punisher creep. Gun him before he guns us. I said I only wanted to talk to you, scum, but I should have known there was only one language that your kind understands. Your former associates made the mistake of being difficult, Snake Eyes. Don't follow their example. Now, there's somebody going around this town impersonating me, dragging my reputation through the sewer, and you're gonna tell me where to find him. War Journal entry number 381, to be continued. Icy, cool, delicious, and full of fun. 10 cents off, any size icy. Coolest drink in town. Turn the page. Alright. The omnipresent roar of the traffic clattering across 59th Street Bridge forms a most appropriate chorus for the web-slinger's thoughts as he drops towards the newly constructed Roosevelt Island trainway to catch his bated breath. Don't understand it. I may not approve of the Punisher's method, but he's never harmed an innocent before. I've heard he's sworn to surrender himself on the day that's ever happened. I don't know which is worse, going up against a homicidal Punisher, or seeing pointy-eared demons who aren't even there. My spider sense tingling. Who? Whack! I'm afraid it's that non-existent pointy-eared demon once again, Spiderman. And for the record, my proper name is Nightcrawler! Umph! Now please, my friend, stay down. I have no wish to injure you further. A battle earlier this evening was a tragic mistake. I do not wish to see it repeated. Huh? He's taking my camera? But why? Farewell, Spiderman. If we ever meet again, I sincerely hope it will be as friends. Man, my head's still spinning from that 1-2 punch he handed me, but I still can't let this Nightcrawler get away from me again. At least not till I find out who or what he really is. Spider-Man's stamina is astonishing. Already he's back in action, striving to recapture his precious camera. But the public at large does not know about the all-new X-Men, and I owe it to my comrades to keep their secrets safe. Thus, there, my friend, I return your camera to you now, gladly. Oh? If you wish, I will even repair you for the film I've destroyed. Your generosity overwhelms me, Bright Eyes, but all I want from you is the satisfaction of planting my fist on your jaw. No! I hit him too hard. He's falling. Pow. I should have said pow first. The Nightcrawler topples savagely from the towering tramway support, a look of sheer exhilaration on his shadowed face, a peal of laughter on his lips that sounds more like an inhuman howl. One instant he is plunging helplessly through space. The next minute is another darn ad. Hostess is back with new baseball cards to collect and trade with your friends. Steve Garvey, first base. Joe Morgan, second base. Carlton Fisk is a pitcher. New baseball cards and specially marked boxes of Hostess snack cakes. And the next instant he is gone. Cripes, I was going to snag him with my webbing. Bamf! But he's pulled his blasted disappearing act again. An impressive little maneuver, is it not? Back again, huh? Bamf! Well, this time I'm not taking any chances. Eh? Spack! A quick shot of my ever-ready webbing. And you won't be pulling any fast fade-outs while I knock your bushy block off. Block. Rats, he rolled with the punch again. The problem with something like your webbing, my friend, is that it has two ends. And thus it is sometimes difficult to tell who is in truth controlling it. Nice stunt, NC, yanking me along for the ride, but fun time is finished as of now. I've no real desire to fight with you, Spiderman, but if you insist, let's get on with it! But before a single punch can be thrown... What is't? Cripes, the cable car! Gotta get a grip on something fast, and I see NC has done likewise. Now the cable car is stopping, but that is impossible unless something has intentionally jammed the mechanism. But why would anyone want to do that? I'm afraid I know why. And believe me, the answer isn't pleasant. There they are, exactly where Snake Eyes said they'd be. And one of them is the man I've come to kill. Next issue, the cataclysmic climax to the wildest Spidey saga yet, plus the menace of the man called Jigsaw. Be here for Let the Punisher Fit the Crime. Something tells me that that is the Jigsaw. First appearance. First appearance right there. Jigsaw. First appearance. Jigsaw. Right there. Yo, it's finally over. It's not over yet. 204 Revolutionary War soldiers, only 225. Here's what you get. 36 dragoons, cavalrymen, 12 shooting infantrymen, 12 marching infantrymen, 12 crouching infantrymen, 12 fifers, 12 charging infantrymen, 12 sharpshooters, 12 field cannon, 12 cannon loaders, 12 drummers, 12 minutemen, 24 Mohawk Indians, 12 officers, 12 Hessian troopers. I know, I was all about the Mohawk Indians. Love the Mohawk Indians. Their axes and stuff. I loved it. I thought they looked cool. Look at those goodies. Everybody remembers these ads. The comics. I mean, look at that skateboard. Look at the concave on that shit. The tail is so big I don't even know where it begins and ends. It's just incredible. Go on that skateboard. The game is specialized, now your glove is too. If you catch or play first, you need a specialized glove to do the job right. Everybody knows that. But what if you pitch? What if you play in the infield or the outfield? Fact is, you need a glove designed specifically for each position on the field. You need your glove, and only Spalding makes it. Pitcher, fooling hitters is your business. You need a solid web so they won't know what's coming, and extra size to protect yourself when they guess right. Outfield, you need a gigantic glove to reach every ball in the park, and an occasional one that's on its way out of it. The extra flexible H web helps you line up the ball in the air, and hang on to it when it comes down, no matter how hard you come down. Infield, your glove has to be as quick as you are. It's a wide glove with the squared off fingers, so you can get more of it down in front of the ball. It has a shallow pocket, so you can find the handle and unload in a hurry to any base from any angle. Your glove by Spalding exclusive features include single piece crown back design for superior shape and comfort, adjustable thumb and finger loops with wrist strap to fit any hand for superior control, top grain American leather that lasts a lifetime. Spalding? There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. This is worth some money, folks. Alright.